once and for all. Gobaldi can fly around this ring. The Skye Blue is very technical and can go move for move, but just over, putting down Gobaldi on the mat. Gobaldi, head scissors applied. Skye Blue, lips back, and female opponents inside of the wrestling ring. She brings a lot of youth, and with time, as she continues an advantage against her male adversaries this afternoon. Wrist lock applied. We're here at the American Legion in Tinley Park, Illinois. A lot of festivities taking place this afternoon. A lot of bikers here on hand for this one. Gobaldi attempted a suplex. Skye Blue with a counter herself around the wrestling scene. Through media, social media, and otherwise. She's trying to make a name for herself as well. One of the new women's wrestling stars in the scene. She has a lot of spring in her legs, and she hopes to improve with experience in the ring against new opponents in different environments. And look at that, quick roll-up! And Skye Blue almost shocked Gobaldi from the sideshow. Gobaldi recently had a battle against Big T, was unsuccessful in that one. Interference by metal had caused his demise. This is one of the clowns from the sideshow that brings a lot of tricks and pranks to the ring. And this is a very mysterious clown, and Skye Blue has got to be on guard when she locks up with Gobaldi in this one. Because at any moment, Gobaldi can hit a leg lariat and put down Skye Blue once and for all. Gobaldi can fly around this ring. The Skye Blue is very technical and can go move for move with just about anybody as she scores with the side headlock takeover, putting down Gobaldi on the mat. Gobaldi, head scissors applied. Skye Blue lips back up to her feet. That's the athleticism I mentioned earlier. And again, she's able to use her body in midair to twist and turn and put Gobaldi down onto the mat. Skye Blue has been wrestling for the better part of the past 3 years. And she hopes, and she has already proven herself against male and female opponents inside of the wrestling ring. She brings a lot of youth, and with time, as she continues to grow and mature and obtain more experience, the character will build, she'll find a voice, her striking will become a focal point, but right now it's all about her tumbling and her quickness, and she's able to cartwheel herself, grab a hold of the wrist lock. But Gobaldi is also just as nimble and quick, and that's what makes these two basically mirror images of one another at this moment. Move for move, Skye Blue trying to maintain an advantage against her male adversaries this afternoon. Wrist lock applied. We're here at the American Legion in Tinley Park, Illinois. A lot of festivities taking place this afternoon. A lot of bikers here on hand for this one. Gobaldi attempted a suplex. Skye Blue with a counter. Now that roll-up, I thought Skye Blue's shoulders were down for a moment there as well. Crucifix pinning attempt by Skye Blue, but Gobaldi was able to power out of that. Wheelbarrow pickup attempt. Nice counter into a roll-up. Look at all these great pinning combinations by Skye Blue. She is very, very impressive. And the crowd showing a lot of appreciation so far, as she has shown that she can not only hang with Gobaldi, but really give him a run for his money. Some of the areas of concern for Skye Blue is when she develops her style. Can she strike? And does she have striking defense? We'll have to keep an eye on that as this match goes on. Gobaldi a little more tentative, trying to stick with fundamentals. The side headlock, trying to weaken his opponent here this afternoon. At any moment, one of these two could take over this match. My goodness. No remorse at all whatsoever by this clown.
Nobody likes a clown.
He basically yanked Skye Blue by a whole handful of hair, and then just yanked her down and whipped her down onto the mat. And now Gobaldi senses that the best opportunity that he's had in this match so far is to keep Skye Blue grounded and in tight and very close, because if Skye Blue can't move around the ring, can't break free, Gobaldi can dominate, and the grappling skill of Gobaldi can take precedence. But Skye Blue is known for a series of escapes and reversals herself. Temporarily, the knee lift into the suplex. Gobaldi very quickly has grounded Skye Blue and almost won it right there. And immediately grabbed a hold of the hair again to put Skye Blue in an upward seated position. She's seated upright right here, Gobaldi, with the reverse chin lock. You can tell, really cranking at that head and neck, really drawing the chin. But look at that, jawbreaker by Skye Blue, breaks the hold. Oh, there's the leg lariat. That glancing blow did the damage. Skye Blue isn't moving. This could be it. Oh, look at that. She got the shoulder up in time. A lot of dedication that Skye Blue was able to manufacture in a very short period of time to make a name for herself around the wrestling scene through media, social media, and otherwise. She's trying to make a name for herself. Look at that! Beautiful counter! How did she avoid the contact and hit that DDT? You'll never know. Both Gobaldi and Skye are down. Who's going to get up first in this clash? Intergender battle going down here. Full of professional wrestling. It's pretty much even right here. Who is going to get the upper hand and score the win this afternoon? Spinning head scissors. Gobaldi shoulder first to the top turnbuckle peg on the far side. Roundhouse kick in the corner. Skye using combinations now. Look at that. Step up and Security. Gobaldi's been grounded. Skye trying to get the positioning. Oh, Gobaldi got his leg on the bottom rope to force the rope break. Oh, man, that was so close. Skye can sense it. She can taste victory. But will she obtain it? That's what it all depends upon. Avoiding the contact with the right arm by Gobaldi. Skye might be trying to ride down Gobaldi and lock in a submission for Gobaldi with the counter. Armoring. Skye ducks the clothesline. Gobaldi has picked up Skye in the air. Oh no! He drove his left shoulder right through the sternum, right through the heart of Skye and she's been hurt. And Gobaldi might look to restrain Skye once and for all right here. Well, Skye verbally submitted this struggle. Gobaldi has her totally trapped. She's got nowhere to go. Look at this. Skye refuses to give up. What determination of this young woman to continue to fight on in this one. Gobaldi standing. Skye cannot see her opponent. Both backward. Skye on top. What the heck? She got him. Skye with the enthusiasm and seeing this new potential young starlet make a name for herself in global professional wrestling and beyond.